Survivor fans, this is Chad here with your episode 4 review of Survivor Caramoan. Last week I didn't do the review till the last minute. This week I'm going to get it in really early so I don't forget or let some people down or whatever you may call it. So this is going to be your episode 4 recap. Very good episode. Lots went down. So let me get right into it. They start off again. They don't show the complete intro. That bugs the shit out of me. I don't know why they don't do that. So they go back to Goda, and Fireman Eddie is not happy at all that they vote out his island flame or ally, whatever you want to call it, Hope. So he gets in Sherry's face, and Sherry gets back in his face. It's kind of a bickering match. So we get a few minutes of that. Then they go back to Beagle, basically the favorites tribe. What happens here is that Philip inducts everyone into Stealths Are Us. So now, I don't know the reasoning behind that. So now Eric, Brenda, and Crazy Brandon, who I'll elaborate on later on in the show. So now everybody has a nickname. Pretty much Andrea, the beauty of this season, is annoyed by that. So let me see. Brandon is the conqueror. Eric's the silent one, and Brenda is Serenity. So we go into all that. I'm going to jump to the reward challenge. Basically, the favorites won again. What was funny at the end was Shamar thought they won, and Philip and everybody's like, "No, we won." And then it was dude basically embarrassed himself. It was kind of funny, but I'll get more into Shamar a little bit later. Lots happened around him this episode. Basically, the reward is something called a bushman, and basically what they are is they live off the land in the Philippines, and basically the reward was to have one of these little guys, I do mean little, I'll get into that in a minute, go to the winning camp, show them how to cook the food, the rice, improve their shelter, and he brings along some more food. But when this dude comes, he's a 4-foot Filipino dude. Like Malcolm said, reminded him of Gollum. It was funny. You could not barely understand the dude. You could see the tribe members going, "What the hell is that guy saying?" But it was very funny, dude. Dude was like so energetic, man. Dude wasn't messing around, man. I mean, it was funny. I mean, like Malcolm said, it was like a Filipino Gollum. You could not understand. It was funny as hell. Towards the end there, he started dancing with the ladies, and I was waiting for him to say to one of the beautiful women, "My precious," or something like that. But all seriousness aside, that was a very good, funny segment, and it was funny. Little Filipino Gollum. Or what? When did they get Russell Hantz back on the show? I'm kidding, but that was funny. We go back to Fan's tribe, Goda. Basically, the weather hits. It's a hurricane, but that's not the worst of it. Rats come out. Oh, rats. Rats come out, and they scurry about, and they jump over everybody. Everybody's freaking out. But the most drama that came out of that tribe at that particular moment was Shamar. He's complaining about his eye, and at first we think he's just trying to quit. Basically, he said he got sand in his eye and he rubbed it and it was really bothering him. But to come to find out, it's really serious because medical comes out and they look over his eye and they find out he did something to his cornea and that his vision could be permanently damaged if they don't pull him out of the game. And eventually he gets medically back. Just like with Colton, I see a lot of similarities here. Yeah, I did not like the way he was playing Survivor, but at the same token, I don't want any. It kind of sucks to see anybody get pulled out that way because if they're playing Survivor and they're not playing a good game or a dishonest game or an annoying game, I'd like to see them get voted out and humiliated, not to get voted out, because that's gotta suck. I mean, deep down you can tell he was hurt by it, and it sucks to see anybody, regardless how they played, to go out like that. I mean, I'm not that cold-blooded, even though I don't like how somebody's playing a game. I just don't like seeing anybody hurt or leaving the island or leaving the game in that particular manner. So that's what I gotta say about that. Okay, I got notes. And then I'm gonna jump to the immunity challenge. It was a very, very close challenge. Basically, I noticed a pattern here with these challenges. It's always Reynolds at the end, I guess, because he's tried Beast, but he almost comes back again. It was basically it kind of reminded me of Redemption Island. So they had to swim out and smash the tiles and grab the keys, and they were close up to that point until they got to the part where they had to unlock it, and Laura kind of slowed the tribe down a bit. Her and Reynolds unlocked the treasure chest full of sandbags or balls, and they had to throw. So basically, it came down to Philip and Reynolds. Basically, Reynolds caught up to Philip, but Philip managed to win it for the. So the favorites win immunity again. So basically, the fans have to go back to Tribal. So they go back to Goda, and everybody's either Eddie and Reynolds are like thinking they're on the bottom, and so but until Matt, my boy from Cincinnati, go Cincinnati, tells Reynolds that he's voting for Laura because at this point, as Matt is wanting to keep the tribe stronger, so he's making the right decision and telling everybody we gotta vote out Laura because she's the weakest link. She's the reason why they keep losing challenges. That's his thought process. And he goes to Reynolds. Reynolds doesn't believe him, but Matt makes the right move, the strategic move of keeping the tribe stronger and keeping the muscle, basically. So at Tribal, oops on Reynolds for using his idol because it was not needed. So he wasted his idol because the only person that voted for him was Laura, and everybody else voted for Laura, and Laura got voted out. But at the end, Laura got voted out, and Reynolds used his idol when he did not need it. So basically, I think that everybody flushed out the idol and got rid of the weakest link. So it was a pretty exciting episode. Between that and the Filipino Gollum. It was great. Next week, oh shit, it's going to hit the fan. Brandon, somebody put a straitjacket on that kid. It looks like it's going to be bad. Dumping the rice and going after and cussing Philip out is not good. I will be at work. But I got my DVR set, so I'm 50-50. I don't want to see that happening because there's a lot of people I like on the favorites tribe that I'm rooting for, and I don't want anybody to go through that. But at the same time, I want to see. I'm not a fan of the Hanses whatsoever. Anybody that knows me really well knows this, so it'd be interesting to see. But at the same time, I don't want to see it. It's kind of. So, until next week, peace, love, chicken grease. Chat out. Bye.